Hi, everybody. I didn't think I was going to come back on, but I just got done watching Erica Jones' video on why she got involved in getting reborn dolls and silicone dolls. And so I'm going to answer her question as to why I started collecting and why I love this hobby. And I hope I don't cry because it's a sad one. But I've been collecting porcelain dolls since I was in my 20s. And then I started collecting much later on. I started collecting reborn dolls and silicones, and because I gave it up for quite a while. I was really happy in my marriage. I had divorced my first husband on account of abusing me, and so I divorced him and got remarried, and so I lost interest in buying dolls. It wasn't until my husband and I had a miscarriage, and by the time we were wanting to have another baby, I was already starting to go through menopause, and he was 34, I was 39, and he passed away. He was the only one that could carry on his name. He was the only Johnson left in his family that could carry on his Johnson name, and it was so important that he had a child, and I was pregnant. I miscarried. We cried, and we cried. And then we said, well, let's just wait a little while. I went on the birth control pill, and 5 years, we decided that we were going to start to have a family. But then he passed away. So he was 34, I was 39, and I started going through menopause. By the time I was 45 years of age, I could no longer have children because I had completely stopped. I was done with menopause. So for me, when that happened to me, I had to fill that emptiness, that hole that I had in my heart. Because not only did I lose my baby, I lost him. Okay, and this is a very subject that I do not like to talk about. It's been over 20 years since my husband passed. I did get remarried, but I'm just saying, well, my first husband I divorced. My second husband is the one that passed. And then after that, I just, I've had boyfriends off and on, but, I had to fill that hole in my heart. There was something just so badly missing. And I wanted a baby so bad. I was about ready to just... It was a horrible experience for me. idea how old I really am. So, anyway, so I started up watching YouTube, and Pinterest or whatever it is where they show dolls all the time. And that's when I seen all these babies and I thought, oh my God, that's what I need. That's what I need to fulfill this hole in my heart. I'm holding my little girl, and I consider her, I'm not trying to, my reborn dolls and my silicones, especially my silicones. Nothing bad about my reborns. I'm not saying that at all. I love them just the same as I do my silicones, but Zoe here and Tyann and my Brandon Brady, who's in this bassinet right next to my bed, they are so real feeling when you hold them and when you change them and when you do things with them, and they look at you, like she's got open eyes and Tyann has open eyes, and they actually can look at you and you actually believe that they're actually listening to you, and I read to my babies, I sing to them, I change them, I feed them. Yes, I don't have to deal with poopy diapers. I never had to, except for my great nephews and nieces that I have. Yes, I am a great aunt. Yes, of 9, 10, 11 babies. So I've got to see my sister, my brothers and stuff have children. I was the only one that miscarried and never was able to. I went through menopause. I had a cyst at the age of 21 that busted inside me, and it exploded in me. I was in serious condition. I almost died. And I was in the hospital 8 days. And they had to take out my tubing and everything on the one side. So that is the reason why I went through menopause at a very early age, because I had one side and only one side, and it was working overtime, and that's the reason why I went through menopause so early. So this is why it is so important to me. These are therapy babies for me. My doctor has seen my babies all except for this one in Tyann. She has seen my boy silicones, my girl silicone, and my other Jade and Michael. She has saw Jaslyn and Brandon Brady. So she has seen 3 of my, and I've taken reborns in so she could see my reborn dolls. She thinks it's an excellent therapy for me. I was about ready to give up, guys. Not only did I lose my husband, I lost our baby, I lost my house, my car, I lost everything. And I was in such a depressive state of mind. And so when I went on Pinterest, I believe it was, and YouTube, and I started seeing baby dolls and how realistic they looked and silicones and stuff, that's when I started to collect. And that first reborn baby doll that I got was my I think it was Lincoln Lee. He filled that void. Like I had a baby, I took him everywhere. He was my reborn baby. I named Lincoln. His name is Lincoln. And I took him everywhere with me. And he's by Laura Lee Ingalls. And I also have my Isabel, who is by Laura Lee Ingalls. And she wasn't the second doll I got. My silicone baby girl that wets was my second baby. And when I got her, it's like I pretty much I took care of Lincoln. I fed him and stuff, but I just loved the feel of her, and I got to feed her, and she peed her diaper, and that gave me even more reason to interact with her because, you know, I had to literally, when I fed her, I had to change her diaper. I couldn't leave her in a wet diaper, where Lincoln didn't pee, he didn't wet his pants, and all I could do was just change his outfits, and, you know, so you guys are getting the general idea. And this, my silicone made me, you know, I had a big more responsibility with her than I did him. And I liked that. And so I just kept ordering and ordering and ordering and ordering. And I have a really big collection now. And if it wasn't for that, I don't think I would be here. And my doctor, you know, thought it was a great idea. I had very severe depression. And she said that you need to do something. I am being treated for depression and anxiety. And for me, these babies are a dream come true. They are something that fills that hole that I never got to have. And for people who have children, don't know what it's like to not have your own child. Every woman in this world wants to have a child. It is their nature to have one because they are a woman. And when you don't get to have that, and you got to miss out on that, yes, I was pregnant. I had a miscarriage, but I was 3 months. Okay, so it's not, we didn't even know the sex of the baby. You know, so that they have no idea what a woman goes to, especially when she wants a child so bad like I did. Me and my husband really wanted a baby bad, like, and it happened. We weren't even really trying when I got pregnant. I went on the birth control pill after that. But I'm just saying, when we started to try to have another one, well, he passed, like I said, and that's a very hard story to tell, you know. But anyways, I don't dwell on all that stuff, even though I do cry every once in a while because it is hurtful. But now I'm much happier because I'm in my happy place now. These babies fulfill everything I've ever wanted in life, was to have children, and I wanted to have 4. So I wanted to have a set of twins. So I have a set of twins in my reborns. I fulfilled my dream of having what I wanted. And so that will answer your question. And I'm not crazy or anything like that. I look at Zoe, she looks like a real baby. I'm going to treat her like a real baby. I know that she's not real. I know she's a doll. But to me, when she looks at me with those big, beautiful blue eyes, and she just stares at you, she's looking at you like, Mommy, I know how you feel. And I'm so sorry, Mommy. I mean, you know, she doesn't ever talk back. She doesn't cry. She's just perfect for me. I'm too old to have a crying baby. I'm too old. You know, I'm too old for that type of stuff. I did foster my, not foster them, but I did have my nieces. They were all taken away from her mommy. So I have had them several times when they were children and babies, due to neglect and abuse of her children. And so I know what it's like to have babies, and I know what it's like to have, because I've had my niece's children when they were babies, real small babies, because someone called protective services on her, and I went and I was the one that went and had the kids until they figured everything all out. And I had them for a good 3 to 5 months before she got her children back. So I know what it's like to take care and change poopy diapers, wet diapers, wake up in the middle of the night, feed the baby. You know, I know what it's like to do that because I have experienced that. Just not with my own flesh and blood. But yes, I love this baby, and I'm gonna spend a lot of time with her, and you're gonna see just videos of her for now because I'm just so overwhelmed about having her. She feels real, and when I look at her, I just think she's looking at me and she's cooing, and I'm not crazy. I know she's not doing it, but I pretend like she's doing it because I want a reaction out of her. And I know that I can't have that, you know. But anyways, so that will answer your guys' questions on why I collect silicone and reborn dolls. Because they make me happy. This is my happy place right here in my room with my babies, talking to them, reading to them, singing to them. Yes, that's my happy place. And I am so overjoyed to now have her in my collection. She is new. I just had her for 3 days. And she's never going to leave because she's such a blessing to me. Because I never ever thought that I would ever get a Claire Taylor silicone baby. And thank God for Annie Bananas, because I was going to buy Gabriel. And then Annie said, I seen her video, and I said, you know, yeah, I would like to get her, you know. And she let me know how much she was and everything. And in an instant, I picked her. Just because I wanted a girl, not really a boy, you know. So I wanted a girl Claire Taylor doll, and I had been looking for years to get one. I have seen many people that had their babies up for sale, and then, you know, I would text them and say I'm interested in them, and they never got back to me, so I lost out on them. And then I would see them on eBay, and they would be like way too much money to where I didn't even save up for it, because, you know, I'm just now seeing it, and it would take me forever, and it would be gone by the time I was able to. So I listened to Diana Reed, and I did exactly what she said. If you want a baby, you can have one. You just got to put up and don't touch it, and just add whatever you can to it. And eventually you'll have the money and you'll be able to buy one. Well, that's what happened to me. I listened to her. I put a little bit up, and that's how I was able to purchase her. As I was really interested in Gabriel, and as everyone knows, Gabriel and this baby was all put up at the same exact time. So I could have had Gabriel, and I wanted Gabriel because it was a Claire Taylor doll. But then when I seen Annie Bananas video and she had her up for sale, of course I went for my baby girl because I wanted a girl, not a boy. And I wish I could have afforded both of them, but I didn't have that, you know, I didn't save that much money. You know, I mean, I didn't save that where I could afford both of them. Put it that way. So, anyways, so that is my reason why. And this is at almost 20 minutes. So I'm going to let everyone go. I hope you have a happy Saturday. And yeah, I hope you have a happy Saturday. And as you can see, it's in the evening time. And I have been with her all day today. And she got a bath today. I got her in her pajamas today for theme Saturday PJ day, and they got elephants on them, and she's got the feet there, and it's just so beautiful on her, and it's gray. It says most adorable girl, which that is true. She is my adorable baby. And then she has two bows right here, and then the collar up here, and then that, and then her white, but yes, her white gloves, or, well, mittens. And I just love this baby. And yes, she brings me such joy. So, all right. So I hope you like this video. I hope you subscribe to my channel. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos of my baby girl, for now, I will be showing my other babies after I've showed her for a while. I cannot put her down. I just love holding her. You know, she's my baby. I just love to hold her. But anyways, yeah. And if you want to get notifications, please push that bell, and you'll get notifications that I have done a video. And make sure that you hit the bell twice, because it'll turn black or whatever, and then it'll have the little slots on the side of the bell, and that's when you'll get the notifications. I forgot to mention that. But okay, I hope you have a great Saturday. All right, I'm going to go now. Bye-bye.